Welcome to Rampage. Guys, we got a middle of the road show again. And I have to say this clearly. This isn't a great show. This isn't crap. It's somewhere in the middle. That's what it is. That's what this is. But there was one match and one segment I did like quite a lot. That was just me. You already seen the title, but let me elaborate. 8-man tag. And I'm going to do the 10-man tag afterward because there wasn't that much left on the show. But the 8-man tag, when it came to the Super Click, as well as for the Best Friends, the person who got the most shine here not only was Orange Cassidy from Best Friends, not only was it Trent, but you look at a little bit of Adam Cole. He still gets to shine. And I know one of my subscribers had said, why don't you complain about the people in AEW? Well, I can't. Because, especially when it comes to Adam Cole, I haven't watched him. Anyone else has watched him, they can say whatever they want. I haven't watched Adam Cole in years, so I don't remember his stick. So he going from something really hot, his last match in NXT, coming here working with the Bucks, I've never seen it. So for me, I can't say it's boring. Remember, you go by what you've already seen. You've probably seen it because you watched NXT or you watched New Japan Pro Wrestling when they work together. I have not. So I'm not going to say he's boring yet because I haven't watched his stick in a very long time. What little I did watch of him. And I've never seen him work with the Bucks. And with Bobby Fish. Didn't watch much of Undisputed Era. So for me, it's new. Now mind you, if it becomes heavily repetitive, I'll say it. The person that got the most shine at the end of this match is Trent getting the pin on Bobby Fish. They're really trying to push him because they did spotlight him last week, they spotlighted him today, and they spotlighted him on Dynamite this Wednesday. So they may be doing something with him, other than him working with Best Friends. The attitude he showed the first time he showed up, that's a question, will he turn heel on Best Friends or not? Or be very brash? I'm just saying. 10-man tag. If you looked at the 8-man tag, it's a, what can I say here? Both matches were middle of the road. Both matches were not crap. I can tell you honestly, both matches were not crap. They weren't the middle of the road. You couldn't just say, I hate it, it's crap, but it was incredible. It was a middle of the road match like the 8-man tag. You got good wrestlers in there who made it work pretty well. Now, the most important thing here to me was, what can I say here? Seeing that Jurassic Express came out after the match was over because Garcia got the pin over Eddie, because this was about Eddie still being pissed off by Garcia. Because that's what this was about. Was the Acclaim good? They always come out, they're always good, and either they get their butts whooped or they win with another team. That's usually how it goes. I'm just saying, it's not the point they win on, Elevation or Dark. They don't always win here on Dynamite, or particularly here on Rampage. So, what can I say? You wonder when they're going to have the match between Jurassic Express and the Lucha Brothers. But then, what about Pride and Power from the Inner Circle? When are they going to get their shot again? Because sooner or later, Santana Ortiz has got to get a shot. So, I don't know. Don't know where they're going to go with this. Of course, they're going to do Jurassic Express versus the Lucha Brothers. When will Santana Ortiz get their moment? I just don't know. Maybe they'll put into a feud, or maybe they won't. I just don't know. Now, Dan Lambert and the Men of the Year. I miss Dan. He is a bright spot. He's a bright spot, guys. He is. He's a great. The way he talked, he feels like a WWE and WCW shill. The only thing he doesn't say anything about WWE. He says only mainly about WCW, sometimes ECW. It's good to see someone like that gives another perspective, that pisses off the fans. That means he's doing his job. The man knows how to talk. He does the old school way as being a heel. No problem. Then he started talking about Cody getting opportunities when his men, the Men of the Year, do not. and he says it's unfair. Cody comes out. And then they start playing with the damn mic. It's like, who's got the mic? First, Cody takes it. Then Dan takes it. Then Cody takes it back, and Dan gets so damn pissed off. And it was nice seeing him kick the ropes. Then he takes it back. No talking. Then there's a fight. Then Dustin comes out. Then Sammy Guevara comes out to back them up. So now the TNT champion backs up his opponent, and Cody did not like that. He saw him. He gave the nod, but Cody didn't like that Sammy Guevara came out to give him a hand. And I think seeing that they cheered for his ass over Cody, who was being booed again, is a big question of how they're going to do this. And I know one of my subscribers, well, I think one or two of my subscribers, have said Cody is going to turn heel very soon. I'll say this again. After what he said on more than one occasion on two podcasts, say one or two podcasts, but I don't think he went to Busted Open Radio, but he did go to another podcast. He said clearly he's not turning heel. He wants to stay a face until he retires, which is maybe by the time he's 38, 39 years old. He's 34 coming, or 35. He wants to keep working as a face, like my perspective, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and his dad, Dusty Rhodes. Because Dusty never turned heel. He mainly stayed a face, just like Ricky the Dragon, who's also influence on him. I'm just saying. Now, the vid pack for the ladies for the TBS tournament was alright. I didn't see all of it because the stream kind of had a problem. It kept fading in and out. So, I didn't see Thunder Rosa. If she was there, I didn't see her. I saw Soho, I saw Nia Rose, and I saw the Jade Cargill. I saw them. They spoke very well. And they can't wait to chomp at the bit to get to one another. Fine. This is how it should be. But to me personally, yes, it's good to see Ruby Soho in the title picture. It is good to see a Jade Cargill and Nia Rose and Thunder Rosa. But I would have liked a few more new people that were on Elevation and Dark that they hired to go a little bit further than the basic preliminaries, not even getting through the quarterfinals. That's just me. The match that was the most surprising, the submission match between, I know that Penelope Forbes is not a great submission specialist. And I know Tai Conchi is good in the ring, but she doesn't talk that well. And she doesn't have very good charisma. Yes, she's working with Anna Jade, who's got a lot of charisma because of her work in the Dark Order. So she compensates for her. But for me personally, Tai Conchi, beautiful woman, great in the ring to a certain extent, doesn't really feel substantial to me. And when it comes to Penelope Forbes, she's had all that time when it comes to Miro and Savvy and her fiance, I think her husband in actuality right now, who still hasn't come back to TV yet. I'm just saying, got two women who I wasn't that interested in, going to do a submission match that I didn't think was going to be good, actually did a decent to very good job. More interesting than an 8-man tag and a 10-man tag. I'm just saying. It was actually very interesting going through the beginning, which was slow, wasn't that great, to the very end, to where it got pretty good. And this was all based on the brass knuckles that kept being used in every match, which I've been sick of. Guys, these 4 women have been together for months. They've shown them more than almost Britt Baker, Rebel, and Jamie Hager. They've shown them almost as much or even more doing tag matches, doing singles matches, doing whatever. In some segment, we've seen these 4 women more than the champion almost at one point. So for me personally, I wasn't totally interested, but the match was much better than expected. It was for me, a general highlight because Penelope Forbes tried. She's not a great submission or wrestler. She's good, but she's not great. Tai Conchi is much better than her, but she doesn't have the charisma of a Penelope Forbes. Penelope has the charisma. She's got the skill. They stuck them together, and it was like peanut butter and jelly, pretty much. It was a good combination. In the end, was the ending of that match great? No, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. The point is, I want to see something different from these women. Or better yet, not to see these women at all and bring some people up from Elevation or Dark to take the places of these women. Because it's good that they're showing the women. It's good that they have at least 10 or 15 minutes. But still the same women. You can't tell me they don't have more women on Elevation and Dark. Please don't. They can put them on Rampage as a test. That's what I've been saying. But it's just me. Now, I hope you enjoyed this Rampage review. Please give me a comment below. I will see if I can do Throwback Throwdown 2 tomorrow. I'm hoping to see it. Peace.